Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 2 years in that case. These sentences shall run concurrently. You're Mr. David, Dietrich Davis,
Yes, sir.
and you're here with Mr. Turk, your attorney, and the state's attorney. What's our plan? We've got 2 cases here. 26 CR 828, theft of property, and
We have an agreement of 2 years state jail on the state jail offense with 2 years TDC on the other to run concurrent, Judge.
then you got obstruction. The other one is obstruction, which is a 3rd-degree felony.
Correct, Judge.
All right. And you are Dietrich? Dietrich
Yes, sir.
Davis,
Yes, sir.
and Mr. Turk is here. Does the defendant waive formal readings of the indictments and the arraignments here? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, Judge.
26 CR 828 first. In summary, this indictment alleges that on or about March 13th, 2026 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the offense of theft, and even it was involving food of a value of less than $2,500. But paragraph 2 goes on to allege that you have 2 or more prior convictions of thefts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 convictions out of county court at law 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, and out of the 252nd District Court of Jefferson County, Texas. 3 of those are misdemeanors, 2 are felonies. Paragraphs 1 and 2 will constitute a state jail felony, which means you are looking at no less than 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail. And a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand what you're looking at, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. In this case, an agreement's been reached where you would be pleading guilty, sentenced to 2 years in the state jail. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
What's our plan in the other case?
2 years, Tennessee.
Are those going to be running concurrent?
Yes, sir.
Then that's not shown here in the,
It is the agreement, Judge.
okay, I'll put that in. All right, once again, if I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand? Also, the 2 years will run concurrently with the other case. Okay. If I follow this agreement, so you have no right of appeal of this case. How do you plead to this? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Sir,
I plead guilty, sir.
are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty?
Because I'm guilty, it's voluntary.
And voluntarily. Nobody's forcing you to do this.
No.
You're doing it on your own free will.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. She's gonna be here. Always gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one aside for just a moment and go to the second case.
Yes, and anything else in the. Over here, come on.
In this 26 CR 959, this second case alleges that on or about April 30th, 2026, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the 3rd-degree felony of obstruction or retaliation. Essentially, it states you intentionally or knowingly threaten to harm another person with assault in retaliation or in account of the service of that person who had reported a crime. I guess it must have been the theft case. No, it was something else altogether. All right. Do you understand what you're charged with, though?
Yes, sir.
This is a 3rd-degree felony. If convicted, you face a term of not more than 10 years or less than 2 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed that would exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
An agreement's been reached in your case where you would be pleading guilty, sentenced to 2 years in prison, and this is going to run concurrently
Yes, sir.
with 26. Let's see. 828. Is that your understanding of the plan?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, You have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this case? 26 CRA 2, 8, I'm sorry, 26 CR 959, the third degree felony with obstruction or retaliation. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty?
Yes, sir. Nothing wrong, sir.
And because you are guilty?
Yeah.
Okay, yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, but okay, I'm going to show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1 for both cases. Did you sign those documents? Understand it? Discuss it with your attorney. Are the contents true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 tendered into evidence without objection if made. In each of these cases, State's Exhibit 1 states that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read to you. You've read them. You are guilty of the crimes charged and any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. Totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay. State's Exhibit 1. In each case, made a part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence reports are waived.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Mr. Davis, I'm going to follow these agreements. I'm going to find in each of these two cases you have pleaded guilty to. You have entered your guilty pleas voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently. There was sufficient evidence supporting your guilty pleas from State's Exhibit 1 in each of these cases where you waived your rights to appeal and waived your rights to a jury trial to enter your pleas of guilty. State's Exhibit 1 and your plea of guilty and your sworn statements stipulating that you are guilty in each of these cases. That is enough to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these two cases. I now find you guilty in 26 CR 828, the state jail felony of theft. You were hereby sentenced to confinement in the state jail for a term of 2 years. And in 26 CR 959, the third degree felony, obstruction or retaliation, I find you guilty of that third degree felony. You were hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 2 years in that case. These sentences shall run concurrently. Do you understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Yes, sir.